Hi, this is Amanda and Mr. Jack.
Hi.
So I'm just going to be asking him some questions about monarch butterflies or just monarchs in general. So
Questions.
that's Ian. Okay. So for question number 1, what are the visual differences between a male and a female monarch?
Okay, with monarch males and monarch females, there's very few different things, but if you understand how monarchs are with the males, there's two little sacs on their back wing, on their aft wing. Those are for hormones to get girlfriends. That's the only reason, that's the only purpose they serve. They don't change the animal a little bit, they don't make the flight different. Sometimes males are bigger and they fly differently. Males fly a little more erratically, where females fly a little bit more gracefully.
Okay. Next question. What do caterpillars and butterflies eat? Is there a difference?
Okay, all different butterflies eat all different things. Some butterflies can eat anything, but with monarchs, all they can eat is either milkweed when they're caterpillars. Some have learned how to eat pumpkin, but not very many, only in ones that are around farms. But for the most part, monarchs only eat milkweed. But when they go through the metamorphosis and they become butterflies, they can nectar, which means drinking sugar water, off of any kind of flowering plant.
Would that also mean that they could have fruit?
They can have fruit. They do something called puddling if it rains. A lot of them congregate around little pools and little puddles, and that's where they drink their water. Some butterflies actually, there's a one called a mourning cloak, which actually drinks after it lives in a tree called the oak tree, and also lives in a tree called willow. After it rains, the willow tree is wet. It actually drinks the bark, the water that's on the bark, and that's actually what's in it, the same chemicals that are in aspirin.
I have one more question to ask you, and I seem to have. Okay, never mind. I know the question. Are the monarchs more likely to survive in captivity or in the actual wild?
Okay. In the wild, you have to think what defenses they have. They're small, they're little, they don't move too fast, they're brightly colored, which means they're poisonous or toxic. Other than that, they have no defenses. Even as a butterfly, they have no defenses other than flying. So, if you think about it, if you have a caterpillar that's smaller than a crayon and it's moving really slowly, birds will eat it, spiders will eat it, other types of flies like a red-eye fly, it's called a tactid fly, actually lays its eggs inside of it. So what happens is, it would make sense that if they live in captivity, or they're just held in captivity until they become butterflies, they'll survive a lot longer. In the wild, for every 100 butterflies that die, or 100 butterflies that are in the wild flying around at the same time, or caterpillars, 90 to 95% die before they become adults. When they're in captivity, 95% of them survive. So right there it tells you that being in captivity, though it's not the best place for them, it's the safest place.
Okay, so that was my video project for my how-to in my language arts class 5C.